Welcome to Tuesday, June 9th yoga class. This is going to be a bit different. Again, we're going to do some things. It is not necessary to have a yoga mat today, but a chair would be really helpful. So if you need to pause this and come back and go grab a chair, you can do that, okay? Anytime you need to pause the video to grab something, you can do that today. Okay, so there's going to be a few different elements to this, and it's going to be moving a lot of energy. As soon as I woke up this morning, I did my meditation and my journaling, and it felt great, but as soon as I picked up my phone, my nervous system went off. So I don't know if that's happened to anyone else lately, but today's class I hope will help with that. So we're going to start off with some eye yoga. We're gonna rub our hands together, creating loving energy. And we're gonna set them over top of our eyes. And letting that loving energy sink into our eyes, eyes closed, palms over top, creating space in the darkness. In that darkness, can you seek the energy of your heart? Breathe into your heart space. Now do you see a color? Do you feel a color? As you breathe into that space, do you feel it expand? See if you can trace that energy from your heart and feel it pulse through your body. In this darkness you've created in your mind, can you see the light in your heart? Breathe easy. We're going to slowly and gently refocus our eyes and remove our hands. Now we're going to trace our eyes up and down, stretching all the way to the top when we get to the top. On our inhale and exhaling all the way down, and inhaling all the way up, exhaling all the way down. And keep going. We're doing this today to increase the circulation to our eyes. Now take a pause, allow your eyes to rest, refocus. Now let's go to the left and to the right. Following your own breath, your own pace. We're increasing the circulation to our eyes to have better vision. 2020 this year, the year of better vision. Now rest and pause. Now we'll go clockwise, stretching into each of those corners as we trace. At your own rate, at your own speed. Breathing easy. And relax. Go ahead and go counterclockwise now. And as we start to do these exercises daily, we'll improve the tone of our eye muscles, and those movements will get a lot smoother and slower. And relax. Now we're going to increase the energy in our body and our presence with breath work a little bit. So the breath we're going to use is, and we're going to do that 10 times, and then we're going to hold for 10 seconds, and then we're going to exhale for 10 seconds. And we're going to do this 3 times. Sensations are normal. Tingling, everything. Just make sure you're in a safe space. If you need to sit down on the floor, then do that, or sit in a chair. It's not one to do standing, okay? So I'll do the breaths with you. Take a pause, catch your breath if you need to. We'll go again. Catch your breath again. It's going to be the last round of that. Okay. Okay, that's just a quick introduction to a little bit of breath work. Lots of times when we want to sit in meditation, it is great to do breath work first because it helps move that energy in our body and gets us to be able to like sit in the presence and our present awareness. Breath work brings awareness to the present moment, and there's lots of benefits to it. It's one of the ways we detox as well. So now we're going to do some energy work. First, you're going to stand up. Might feel good. If you feel dizzy, sit back down. But if you're with me, if you're standing, we're gonna shake out some energy. And you want to bounce up and down. You want to be moving your wrists if you can. Don't hurt yourself, but feel how much feels comfortable in your body. You can let it all go. Shaking is a great way to release energy and move energy. When you feel stagnant in the day, you can get up and shake. Moves, lymphatic fluid, all kinds of good stuff. So you can do it as much as you want. I live in a little cabin, so it's probably shaking right now. Breathe however you feel you need to release. If you need to make noise, make noise. And when you're done, just come to place, stillness. Feet firmly on the ground. Feeling all four corners. Laying down your toes. Feeling the strength of the structure of your body that supports you. Bone on bone, muscles pulled together. The lines of fascia that run through our bodies. Feel the stillness, but also feel the energy that you've created. Next, it's a good idea every day to roll out your spine. And you can do this by doing cat-cows, but one of my favorite ways is to get a bit of a bend in the knees, and actually sometimes a lot of bend. I'm not sure if I can show you. It's going to be tricky. Maybe if I go way back. Yeah. So you want to get your chest on your knees. And as you come up, you want to roll your spine. So you want to be standing there and doing that and focusing on slowly stretching out everything in your spine. So go as slow as you want. Slower the better. So feel that stretch. And flex it back. Go back again. Keep rolling through at your own speed. These are called spinal rolls. If you want, you can place your hands on the back of your head. Creates a little more tension. Keep going with that final round. You can see why Shannon did this on a GoPro. Keep rolling through your spine. And when you're ready, come back to your seat. So this is what's called the 4 thumps. The first one we're gonna do is at the top of your cheek. And it's just a light tapping there. Breathing at your own speed. Breathing to what energy you feel. Tapping. If you feel you want to tap faster, you can. If you want to tap slower, you can. This is good to do at the start of your day, end of your day. Works on the energy meridians in your body. I believe this one is for your stomach and grounding. Okay, next we're gonna go to these notches here in your collarbone. And it's a little hard in my thick sweater, but I'm just gonna tap there. You can use it as much of your hand as you want to. Sometimes I find using like my whole fingers right around this area feels really good. Sometimes like a focal point tap feels really good. Again, as fast or slow as you want. This one is helping the energy move up through a kidney meridian. Moving that energy. Okay. The next one is called a thymus thump. Now, if it feels better to do fingertips, you can use fingertips. Some people like a nice knock. And so you can use whichever one you want. Tapping here each day helps your body produce healthy immune cells. It's been shown to help balance the immune system. And it helps relax the nervous system. There will be times if you feel anxious, you can tap here and tap and your body will let out a big yawn. Yawning is normal when you're doing energy work. It's also so important to be hydrated if you're moving energy. It's really hard to move energy when you're not hydrated. You can expect that your pee might be a little more concentrated after doing energy work, so drink a big glass of water. The next one is the spleen, and you can do one side or both sides. When you do both sides, I just kind of cross my arms like this. The point is like right where a bra strap would go, and if you don't have a bra strap, for some of us, we can use our nipple line. If there's some ladies in here that are older, I don't know, but sometimes they're lower. And that's okay, we're bigger, so I don't like to say the nipple line because that's different on every person. So just think kind of like down where a bra strap would go, and you'll feel the spot. If it's too low, it won't feel the same. You'll find that sweet spot on your body and you'll know where to go. Essentially, you can see where your arms cross if they're in front of you, and that's where it goes. I recognize that we might not all have this ability, so again, you can do one at a time. And you can use fingertips or fingers, whatever feels better for your body. You can always do one side and then the other. All right, so releasing all that. And if you need a little wiggle. The next one is gonna have to go on my explanation. So you're gonna sit so that your feet are at a 90-degree angle with your knees. And then you wanna bring your right leg up and put your ankle over your knee. So It's what's commonly called a figure 4. And so it's okay if your leg's up like this, or if you can, try and smooth it out, but don't strain your muscles at all here. Try and find a space within this that allows you to be more relaxed. You don't want to be doing a big stretch right now. You're going to take your right hand and you're going to put it on the heel or the sole of your right foot. Actually, we'll take our left hand and put it on our right, the front of our right kind of ankle, calf, not the calf, the shin, and it'll plant right there so that it forms like a nice line here. And you take your right hand and place it there so you have an arm over and under. You breathe in, you're going to lean back, and when you breathe out, you're going to lean forward. When you breathe in, you're going to lean back. When you breathe out, you're going to move forward. Follow your own breath. Rolling through the movements. You can come back to any of these practices we're doing today and use them at any point in your day that you kind of crave them. Just remember that these are all tools that you can use. All right, we're gonna switch legs. So right foot, nice and 90-degree angle to the ground, and then bring our left leg over and try and place that left ankle on that right leg, and then make that figure 4. And you sometimes can feel a stretch. We're not aiming for a stretch. We're just trying to move our energy. So yes, right hand is going to go on the front of the shin or ankle, not too low towards the foot. So more likely it's going to go on your shin. And then your left hand on the sole of that foot. You know, I think it's right hand over left. And exhale forward. Inhale up. And exhale forward. Inhale up. Oh, exhale forward. Going at your own speed. Sorry if you're watching the camera, I look like the girl from The Ring right there. My hair. All right. Take a rest right now. If you have a glass of water next to you, I think it'd be a great idea to drink it. Not the whole thing, unless you want to, but a sip of water is good. We're gonna go back to standing up. And we're gonna bring our arms into a 90-degree angle. Yeah, a bunch of 90-degree angles. You can. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna twist and bring our knee up to our opposite elbow. And we're just gonna go through this at your own speed, at your own pace, matching up opposites to opposites. And you're breathing at your own speed. I like to do out breaths with each one, so I go. Now keep in mind, everyone's mobility is different, so yours might look like this. That's okay, because you know what? What we're doing is we're pairing our sides of our brain together and rewiring, so it doesn't matter how far you get, because if you just do this even, you're connecting those lines and you're coordinating which sides of your body are moving. Yoga is not about achieving the same shape as everyone else. It's about the structure and the movement being similar to what you're trying to achieve. So you come to a rest now. Next thing we're going to do is move some energy on our scalp. We have suture lines because when babies come out of the birth canal, their heads need to be a little more flexible and their brains need to grow. So our skulls have these suture lines of where they once expanded and grew. So what we do to move energy on the scalp is just run our hands over, up, and down. Moving from the midline out to the scalp. Massaging your head is something that you can do daily that will feel so good. I'm gonna go up and down 3 times, releasing tension as we go. Midline and out. Really pressing into those fingertips and dragging. Last one. Whenever you feel noises come out of your body, like a sigh or anything weird, let it come out. It's just energy moving. Okay. Feels good. The next one is going to be standing again. Hopefully I can show this. You want to take your hands and face them palms up like this. Maybe I can aim the camera. Just keep breathing. Yeah, so you're gonna take a few breaths in here, bringing energy into your hands and sending it down to your feet, back to the ground. Breathing energy into your hands, exhaling it down to the ground. Now bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart and extend your right arm up and bring your left hand down. And you're gonna breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Bring those hands back to your heart. Put your left hand up, your right hand down, pulling energy from above, sending it through your body down below. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Hands to prayer. Take out. Sometimes it's fun when you're practicing. Just let a little dance come in. To that music. All right. Now, the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make an energy ball. You might feel it, you might see it, hear it. You might not feel, see, or hear anything, but just believe that you are making the most magnificent energy possible. And it can grow and just like energy does. So when you feel like you've got this going, be any color, it could have no color. It's just energy, it's light, it's gonna help cleanse you. Now what we're gonna do is take that energy and we're gonna roll it all over our body. It takes some imagination, and you can't really drop it. If you do, you can always pick it up. It's kind of fun. Take it and just kind of scrub your body with it. Don't forget the soles of your feet. Bring it up. And you're also cleaning the energy around you with it. So you want to go close to your body and farther away from your body. Just bringing that energy kind of all around, up the sides. Have fun with it. Now I've seen someone else do this where they take the energy and they make the energy kind of like wall, and then they shimmy their back into it to get their back. Otherwise, you can try to get your back the best you can. You can do it any way you want. It's the thought of cleaning your energy and bringing that pure light into your being. Having a clean aura. All right, so anyone that's made it this far in the class, thank you for playing along with me today. And then sitting together. Bring our hands to our heart. Close our eyes. Think of something that we're really grateful for. Let that flow into a deep feeling of gratitude. What does gratitude feel like in your body? When we practice feeling the way we want to feel, our body will choose that more often. Consciously choosing to be grateful will give us more things to be grateful for. What we focus on grows. When we focus on the ways we want to feel, we create more of that. You are exactly where you need to be. I hope that this practice finds you well. Have a wonderful day.